prices make this job fun.
Yeah, pretty ugly, man. $4.59 a gallon.
That's cheap for here, for diesel.
So, so we're going to top off our diesel tank, our main tank. And I'm going to put about, I don't know, 20 gallons in the ox tank, but I think a full tank of main tank will get us to Mesquite, and I can fill up there and come back. I don't like to use the ox unless we're really going to be over the road for a while. So I'm going to give us a little bit just so we have it, but overall we'll rely on our main tank to do the job.
And why do you say you don't like to use the ox tank?
Because if you don't use it constantly, the gas gets old in it. So I like to just use the main tank around town or for short trips. I want just a little bit of a buffer, so I'll put about, like I said, 20 gallons or so in the main or in the ox tank. The ox tank holds 65 gallons. I can burn that off if I need to, the 20 that I'm going to put in there, so that it doesn't sit in there and get stale. I just don't want it to get stale on me. Odds are it wouldn't, but I don't, it's just fuel management. So the other thing I'll tell you too is, I don't know if I mentioned this, we are on our way back to the rig right now. We're going to take it home and finish loading it. We didn't get it all loaded, so we'll go hitch up as soon as we're done here, take it to the house, load it up, just a few things to load, but enough that it would have been a hassle to put it on the back of the truck and cargo net it. So
yeah, you changed my plan.
I know I did. I have a habit of doing that, but look at that. We're at 14 gallons, $65.
Wow. Good times.
So yeah, you're an expensive date.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars.
Hi, guess what? We're getting ready to go to Mesquite today. So I wanted to tell you something. Donna did a lot of prep throughout the week, and our plan was that we would go pick up the RV. No, our plan was that we would load everything into the back of the truck with one of our cargo nets and haul it over to the RV. Then this morning we decided to change that, so we're gonna go pick up the RV. Donna has everything staged in the garage. We're gonna go pick up the RV and load it real quick. Now that we're so close to home, that kind of makes sense rather than hauling everything down there and handling it twice. So that's our plan for this morning.
So is that true? Most pumps only let you do $75 at a time?
Yeah, I've been running into that a lot, and it's probably because of the fuel crisis that we're about to go into. They probably want to make sure that that people aren't taking advantage. We're gonna just put 15 in the ox tank, and we should be good. So that's $75 plus $72. I'll let you do the math. Hey Donna, where are you going?
To punch the buttons in.
Raise the jacks, and in order to do that, I got to turn my power. I shut off my main power supply at the main switch. That's in here. That's a simple twist of this to that.
Okay.
So at this point, I should be able to raise her up. Okay, so one of the things I like to do once we're hitched is I checked all my lights, right? I turned on my emergency flashers and did a whole walk around. But one of the things I like to do is just make sure my brakes are happy and working. So what I do is I'll put it in drive, take the emergency off, of course, and I'll let it kind of idle forward, and then I'll manually hit the brake controller. If you look down here, I don't know if you can see it, but you squeeze that and the brakes come on, right? So I'll manually hit that brake controller just to make sure we stop. So watch this. Here we go. We're rolling a little bit, and that's it. So we're looking good. Let's get out of here. So I'm going to go all the way to the left over here. So I have a nice wide arc to get out this gate. I don't like that tree, Donna.
Yeah, I see it. Always gotta look up. I'll help guide you out.
We'll
I've got to
probably be
get out
okay,
and hit the
but
buttons
you do,
anyway.
but let me get up here.
Oh yeah, I think you'll be fine.
So you want to go hit those buttons? So we finally made it on the road. I have to say, I think it was a little more time consuming having to take the RV back to the house and load it up there. So I don't know if my plan is going to work out, but I'll let you know. Anyway, I thought I'd share with you guys, we are on the road, and all of the doggies have assumed their positions in the back of the truck. Everybody has their little spot. Everybody's happy. Truman's in his little bed. Coco likes the sun on her back. Everybody's good, right? Poor dogs, they have the whole back seat to themselves. They're so deprived. Anyway, all right, guys. So when we get there, we'll check in with you and see how you're doing. Oh my God, what happened? So the underbelly, the fiberglass panels that are on the underbelly of the rig, one of them has fallen down, and we got insulation trying to come out and the whole bit. So we're gonna call a tow truck and see if we can get this beast towed home. So Donna, tell us about your day.
It was kind of a long day. Yeah, I mean, so we had a wonderful, wonderful RV repairman that came. Actually, we had two. I showed you the one guy came and he was just there to support the other one, which was amazing to me. And ultimately, we thought we had a tire blowout, but we didn't. The covers that are underneath the rig that cover the tanks, two separate ones came loose. The screws were like non-existent. And
so they're little flat panels that cover the underbelly of the rig. There's like 5 of them, and two of them came loose, right?
Yeah, and beyond that, then there's insulation and then wiring before the tanks. So when I heard this noise, and it sounded like kind of like the metal chains or like chucking when we're going down the road. I mean, it wasn't even barely audible. Carl didn't even hear it. So it's amazing to me that so much could have occurred under our RV, and it was just the smallest sound, right? And I've heard people talk about tires blowing out, and that's kind of how that goes too. So don't ignore those little noises, right? Anyway, so we got back there, and there's insulation hanging and there's wires hanging, and we had no idea if anything was really how broke, things were. So although we do have warranty on the RV, and we have roadside assistance, and we have Good Sam insurance, I mean, we feel like we're pretty well taken care of, right? Call Good Sam roadside assistance, and they basically provide emergency services. They'll tow you where you need to go, but she was concerned that if we got a tow truck, if we were dragging stuff, it would be harder on the RV and all of that to tow it. So she recommended that we get the mobile RV repairman, and we agreed. So all she could do was provide the phone number. We had contacted them. Now we will seek reimbursement from the warranty company if that is how that issue goes. But for now, the mobile repairman, happens to live and work in Mesquite, where we were headed. So he followed us, and he is going to come out this week while I am here, and he is going to repair the underbelly panels. We have one panel, right, Carl? Is he going to provide another piece of material for?
No, we have all the panels.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to reinstall the panels on the RV, but he's also going to put in more new, better insulation, and he's going to zip tie up and tie up
all of the
wires, which was not done at the factory. So we were literally dragging wires on the. He said they didn't touch the ground, but they were flopping back there. And so it needs new insulation, and it needs the wires all reconfigured.
And we'll check in with you guys again during the week. I'll let you see his repair that he's going to do, and also keep you informed if there's any other issues related to any of that wiring. It didn't appear as though anything came loose. He said that everything still looked like it was intact.
Yeah, he is really, really good, and I'm going to put a shot of his business card right up here somewhere. Anyway, he is really good. His name is Ray, and he is based in Mesquite. Yeah. He does mobile RV repairs. He said he's been doing it for 30 years. He is referred to us by Good Sam. So if you are out this way and you need a repair guy, so far Ray has been absolutely excellent, and we can't praise him enough. Well, would you look at this? You're not going to believe where we are after our big nightmare on the highway getting here. We have come up to the Dixie National Forest with Gary and Mandy, and this is just some beautiful country up here in Utah. Look at that. That is just beautiful. It's like 38 degrees right here. We were just up the hill higher, and it was 30 with some light snow flurries.
hitting us. But this is just gorgeous, and this is why you come to Utah, folks. If you've never been here, you've got to check it out. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much beauty in this part of the country. You should come on up here. So I will tell you, we are getting the RV repaired. Donna's going to stay in Mesquite this week, and I'm going to head back to Las Vegas so I can work. And there's a RV repairman in our campground that is based there, and he's gonna repair the underbelly of our rig. Anyway, we pulled over because we just wanted to show you just how pretty this is. I know it's overcast, but that actually adds to the beauty.
Hi guys, hey, it's been a beautiful day so far, and unfortunately Carl is leaving me. He's leaving me here for a whole week all by myself. Okay, I have 2 dogs, but I'm gonna be so lonely.
Is that one of your dogs you're keeping with you? Is he drinking your tea?
It's empty. He's chewing on the bottle like a baby. Truman and Coco I'm keeping, and Bentley is going home with Carl for the week. So anyway, listen guys, we're going to tell you all about it. We're going to share everything with you. Can't wait for you to see it. Thanks so much for being here, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and share the videos and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.